Hello there, dear YouTubers. My name is King1993, and today I'll be talking about something which is not related to the Valkyries, but rather which is more of an important part of the game, and that place is called the shop. Okay, so I'll be explaining on what type of item you should be getting on a regular basis from the shop. That is point number one, and point number two is at the end of the day how you can compromise some of the things which might be available in the shop, but sometimes it is better to not to get them. Okay, so before starting this video, do understand that in case if you want to get any other type of tutorials related stuff regarding Honkai Impact, then I suggest that you go to my website. This website is called King1993 Gaming. Basically speaking, this is a website where I basically upload all of the Honkai related stuff, such as I have at the moment uploaded many of the guides related what type of weapon, stigmata set, and even elf character to get in the game, so to make sure that your overall gameplay is gonna be extremely good, so that you will be able to get higher score on defeating every type of enemies in the game. Okay, and in case if you are wondering, okay, why is the game URL so bad, okay, do not worry, the link of this website will be given in the description, so you should be able to get to this website without any problem. Okay, so without further ado, let's get started with the shop. Okay, go to the supply and then go to shop. Once you have entered the shop, you will see that there are four main sections. Out of these four main sections, we'll be discussing about this one today. Okay, and this one will have two more subsections. So let's start with this asteroid. Now this asteroid shop is basically a shop where you will be buying a lot of materials using this icon here. Okay, so this icon is an icon of asteroid. Okay, now here's the thing, it is divided into three categories: materials, fragments, and cores. Let's talk about materials. If you want to get materials to get weapon to their max potential, or you want to get certain amount of or certain type of stigmata set, or let's say you want to upgrade your elf character, then obviously this is the best place where you can do so, because many of the things in here except this one are basically used for upgrading your weapons, stigmata set, or elf. Okay, so this is a very low conversation, low or small amount of topic in this place. Okay, now let's move on to the fragments. Now when it comes to the fragment, there will be a lot of fragment. Now at the end of the day, what matters the most is how you can get the maximum damage in the shortest amount of time. Okay, obviously you will need to get the elf, because this elf actually very good at the beginning part of your game. Even at the end part of your game, these elves are going to be very useful. But the question remains is, not all Valkyrie characters are good. Okay, now what do I mean by that? When Harsher of Thunder didn't came out, obviously Darkbolt Jonin was the strongest lightning damage dealer in the game. But after Harsher of Thunder came out, Harsher of Thunder was the most strongest lightning damage dealer in the game, and now Mobius is the most strongest lightning damage dealer in the game. So obviously from that point of view, if you want to get a good DPS damage dealing, then this place is not a very good option, because you will be quickly changing them at a very fast rate, to the point that you will feel like, okay, you have wasted a lot of materials. Then in this case, I suggest that you do the following things. Now I want you guys to actually buy or get fragments which are basically support character fragments. Okay, for example, Carol is a very strong physical support character in the game. Fischl is a lightning support. Haxor Bunny is a ice support, and this one here is also another physical support user or character in the game. So if you want to get any of the character, then these four are the options that you want to get. Okay, now let's move on to the augmented core. Now in case of augmented core, again you will face with the same problem. There are DPS character in this game and support character in this game, right? Now here's the thing, when it comes to the augmentation, all of these augmentation except this drive cometa is actually a DPS type. So in case if you are wondering, okay, then which DPS character in this game are still relevant to the end part of the game, then I suggest that you try to get this Fervent Tempo. Now this core is called Fervent core. It is used on Molotov Cherry to make her into Fervent Tempo or Delta, whatever it is called. So in order to make sure that you get the maximum amount of physical damage dealing with the least amount of crystals used, this is a very good option. Okay, and if you get her to her triple strength, then obviously Fervent Tempo will be able to do a lot more damage dealing when compared to any of the other characters here. Okay, and obviously there is smelted core. You'll be needing a lot of this smelted core and these fragments to actually make the augmentation happen. So make sure that if you want to get any of the character to their augmentation core, then get this smelted core as much as possible and try to get this Fervent Tempo as well. Now last but not least is this coin shop. Now this coin shop is actually a very unique place at the moment, and in case if you're wondering why, because there are weapon upgrade material, there are what should I call it, weapon upgrade material and stigmata upgrade materials here, and even Valkyrie upgrade materials here as well. So obviously when it comes to materials upgrading stuff, okay, there are a lot of materials here, experience materials that is. So if you are short in any of the experience material, you can just come here. And another thing is, at the end part of the game, you will be having over 100 million coins in your account. So if you have over 100 million coins in your account, obviously at that point, if you use large quantity of them, let's say about 1 million coins, then it will feel like nothing. Okay, and you will be able to get a large quantity of experience materials. Not only that, you will also get these Honkai blocks, which will be used to create furniture in the dorm. Okay, and these are basically home material, or these are basically experience material to upgrade the dorm. Okay, so overall these asteroid shop and coin shop are actually very easy thing, unlike many of the other daily shop. Which daily shop is actually more complicated than anyone thinks. So when regard to this daily shop, this basic shop is actually a walk in the park. Okay, so if you like this video regarding the shop related stuff, only one more video is left. Okay, and after that video is done, I'll be talking about other parts of this game, and once that is done, I'll be going to Genshin to do more of those reviews. Okay, or let's say guide as well. Okay, so if you like this video, then please give a like and subscribe and click the bell notification icons to get more of this type of topic on a regular basis. Thank you and see you again next time.